Hello, Pisces. How are you? Okay, so we're going to go over your card from last night from the live. I do suggest that you watch Raised Rants in the beginning. It is just, or the collective, I don't remember how I put it. It's what everyone is going through right now, and it's very beneficial to hear. So this energy is so freaking intense. It's not going to fully go away for like 6 months. And you're going to be integrating these things for like 6 months, okay? You're going to feel the fullest effect from now for like 2 weeks out, okay? So your card that was pulled is Wisdom. I'm going to read that to you. The Silver Moon Dragon brings you the energy of the moon. The moon has always cast its spell over humans with its mystery and beauty. At night, the soft light of the moon caresses our skin, imparting an irresistible sheen. Most of the great goddesses are directly linked to the energy of the moon, and many represent wisdom. The moon dragon represents the feminine aspect, biding its time and trusting in divine guidance. This beautiful dragon would like to teach you that wisdom and trust go hand in hand. In particular, the Silver Moon Dragon will teach you respect for all existence. That's the key. That's one of the keys right there. I'm going to read that sentence again. The Silver Moon Dragon will teach you respect for all existence. It will remind you that nothing exists without the right to do so. Understanding this means converting knowledge into wisdom. Each day, some of our actions are based on particular knowledge. We buy food, for example, because we know that we will be hungry at some point. We pay our bills because we know that there will be the unpleasant consequences if we do not. However, sometimes we also act in wisdom without knowing what we have to do, doing so because we trust implicitly that it is the right thing. The time has come for you to open up to your wisdom. Trust me when I say that all wisdom lies within you. You think you know who you are, but you can discover this truth only when you open yourself to the divine wisdom. And I don't think this one had an affirmation. No, it did not. So the breakdown of this card and how it's coming across to me is that you are looking over the past and you are seeing how not only your actions, but others towards other people and yourself. Because it really is bringing me back to how teach you respect for all existence. How we behave, act, think towards others. If there's that person was wrong or I was wrong, okay? The judgment that goes along with that can be pretty harsh. And this full moon in Scorpio says that it's time to stop doing that. Stop being harsh. Stop being judgmental. Now, it does not mean that you need to trust everyone, but to understand that they have a higher self as well as you do, and to trust in your wisdom on how to act in situations. This is also being based on past interactions. You see and recognize something that is going on because of past interactions, and so you may not be taking into consideration that it's a different person, that person has changed, it's a different circumstance. Trusting in the divine is trusting in yourself. And when we don't have enough trust in ourselves, we keep looking to the past instead of the future. Instead of going after what we want and planting those seeds, okay? Now, I did not pull cards in the live, but I'm going to pull a card for you to help to clarify what this may mean, okay? And I just saw the Hierophant. Looking out into the world and seeing that all is actually as it should be, that is not under your control, understanding that what is under your control, yes, you are free to change that, but not try and change. Stop touching the things that do not belong to you, okay? Moving forward with the knowledge that you have gained from the past will act. When you stop trying to touch the things that do not belong to you, and this goes back to what I said in the very beginning of the live with control. Scorpio shadow is about control. He's no longer wanting control over situation. Moving forward, and you're going to get some very fast movement with the knowledge of the past to help lead you forward. I think what it's really saying is to not base your future actions on your past actions, because your past actions had more of a black and white edge to it. And right now is a time where we're being asked to have much more gray, much softer approach. Everyone is in chaos right now, and keep seeing something go by. I don't know. Everyone's in chaos right now, and Pisces is being asked to understand that the chaos needs to happen in order for people to move on, but so many people are not moving on, okay? And apparently I have reversals in this deck. Having the wisdom of the past to move forward, understanding that everything deserves respect and the freedom of choice, even if that means that freedom of choice includes staying stuck. Because a lot of people are not going to come forward into the new energy that is here now. And the best way for you to move forward into the new energy is to respect their decision and allow them to stay stuck. You can't help someone that is not ready to face their own shadow side. And this full moon was perfect for that. Yeah. And how do you do that? With love and truth. Your heart and your mind coming into alignment to agree on how things should be done. Taking control of your emotions because you don't know everything. Taking that step forward. Starting that new thing. I'm only reading the reversals here. And taking action. Even though it's going to be a lot of work. You do so with your heart on your sleeve. Because you understand, Pisces, that what you have to offer no one else can. A new world, stepping into the new world with passion and love, doing things differently, walking away from a foundation that you had. Things that once brought you joy, Pisces, they're starting to seem infantile because you're changing. You're changing who you are. And it's a good change. It's a mature change. But it allows room for growth for all people. It allows the freedom for all people. So wisdom is taking all of the lessons from the past, understanding your own boundaries and where they need to be placed for the future. And that's freeing you up to become the person that you are changing into. Pisces is changing, and it can be very scary. But it doesn't need to be, because there's freedom on a level that you didn't expect. And that in and of itself can be scary. You take someone that's been locked up for 40 years from the time that they were 18, and all of a sudden you say, okay, you're free, go. They're lost. They don't have the boundaries around them. that have been imposed on them. Pisces is getting ready to walk through those gates into true freedom without the limitations that were once placed on them. And they're finding out that a lot of those limitations they place themselves. And that's a beautiful place to be, because now you get to choose. You get to choose your new road, Pisces, based on where you've done people wrong, where you've done yourself wrong, where others have crossed you. Letting all that go to find you. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. Peace to you. Ciao.